Hey folks, what's shaking? So here we've got an episode of 3 Point Thursday featuring basketball stuff. I have 2 more weeks left before I leave my mother's and head back to Nevada to set up my new apartment. The spare bedroom is going to be set up as a studio and office, so I should have something really cool decorated for these videos after I get it all finished. It probably won't be until September before it's ready to roll. So there'll probably be one more 3 Point Thursday after this, and then it'll probably be a month or so before there is another one. So my football stuff is about ready. My eBay store, Bodini's Cards and Comics, the football stuff is set to go to be listed a week or two before the season begins. And my basketball stuff will be listed a week or two before basketball season begins. Probably around the middle early October. I have been making some purchases for stuff to put in the store. Unlike my football stuff, most of the basketball stuff that I've been buying is already graded. And I like to chase PSA 10s. I think everything that I'm showing you today, except for one that's not graded, is a PSA 10. So let's go over these. First, we've got two different Jaren Jackson rookie cards. We have the Panini Prism PSA 10 and the Donruss Optic PSA 10. He's a great player. He was Defensive Player of the Year. And being on the Memphis Grizzlies with Ja Morant being suspended all the time for pulling out guns and beating up people or whatever he does, I feel that Jackson's going to have to put the team on his shoulders for at least half the season. And I'm expecting him to even be better. He might end up being the main star on the team. It should be Ja Morant, but Ja is always in trouble. Then I've got Jaren Jackson. Oh, there's another Jaren Jackson. Okay, so I have two of the optics and one of the prisms. Okay, all PSA 10s. Let's hope that those all work out. Got really good prices on these. I've had the best luck of looking for auctions on eBay that end in the middle of the day on a weekday. That's my number one tip for sniping on eBay. You get the least amount of competition. Something that would sell at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night will usually go for much less if you catch it at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon. All right, next one here, we've got Keldon Johnson. I got him because of the NBA draft. You know, Victor Wembanyama, arguably the biggest basketball prospect since LeBron James, was picked first by the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs have a great coach. He probably couldn't be going to a better program. Johnson is one of the best guards on the team. He's probably the best player on the team before Wembanyama. I am expecting there to be a lot of viewership for the San Antonio Spurs this upcoming season, and Johnson's going to get much more attention than he's ever had in the NBA. And I think that Wembanyama is going to make him shine, and these cards are going to go up. So there we go with Keldon Johnson. It's a 2019 Panini Prism Gem Mint 10. And here I've got another one that I got two of. I lucked out on this. I got a deal to get two. This is Kristaps Porzingis. He was drafted 4th pick by the Knicks. He's a 7'1" European basketball player. I think he came from Spain. I'm not sure, but I think he came from Spain. And he was just traded to the Celtics a couple weeks ago. I bought these the day after the trade was official. got a great price, and the cards have already jumped up a lot in price since the trade happened. You know, the Celtics is one of the biggest market teams in the NBA. They're one of the 2 best teams ever, with them and the Lakers, as far as championships are concerned. So this guy's going to get a lot of attention. Then I have a Brandon Ingram, Panini Select rookie. Now, like Ja Morant in Memphis, Zion Williamson, I mean, he hasn't been in trouble with the law like Ja, but he's in trouble with his diet and his womanizing. And he's really went from someone who was just great to he kind of stinks now, right? And this guy is going to have to carry the team for the Pelicans. He averaged 24 points a game last year. I expect him to be the offense to be centered around him. I have another one of these coming in the mail, so I will have doubled up on these. But these, you can get the PSA 10s for like $20, $22. It's about the price that it costs to get it graded. I mean, I feel like that's a really good buy right now. And then I went with my mom to a card show in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and I decided to get this 86 Fleer Dr. J, Julius Erving, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He was kind of the Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan. The Michael Jordan of the 70s, when people weren't really paying as much attention. But he was incredible. And this 86 Fleer basketball set is probably the most iconic of all the sets that came out in the 80s, of any sport. You know, it's got the Jordan rookie, the Charles Barkley rookie, the Patrick Ewing rookie, the Elijah Wan rookie. It goes on and on and on. And I think this might be his last card. I'm not sure if he's in the next year. But I got this one for $40 at the show in Broken Arrow. And then last, this is my first Beckett slab. I just really enjoy watching this guy. I felt like I got a decent price on it, but it is the 2012-13 Panini Prism Jimmy Butler rookie card. Jimmy is, in my opinion, top 5 player in the league. It's like he eats, breathes, sleeps, and doo-doos playing basketball. And I thought that Miami was super impressive in the playoffs. I was actually rooting for them, even though I'm more of a Western guy, just because I felt like what they were doing was so impressive. This is a 9.5, but from what I've been told, to get a 10 on Beckett is nearly impossible, and 9.5s typically turn into PSA 10s. I don't think I'll crack it out and get it regraded by PSA. PSA hasn't really been that nice to me when it comes to grading cards, so I'd rather, I just leave it like this. But I'm not even sure if I'm going to put this up for sale or not. I might sit on it a little while longer and see if he does another big run in the playoffs. There's all these rumors that Damian Lillard is about to join the Miami Heat, and if that were to happen, then boy, they might just make a run for another finals appearance. Maybe win it all. All right, folks, so next week will most likely be my last 3-Point Thursday for a while. I have a handful of cards coming in, and here in about an hour, I'm going to try to win an auction on a Steph Curry rookie. Maybe I'll have that to show off. Although, most likely, if I do get that card, I'm going to send it straight to the eBay vault. I sent a second-year Giannis Green Prism to the eBay vault a few days ago, just because I didn't have to pay sales tax or fees on it. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the eBay vault. I might end up having all that pulled out at the end of the year to get sent to me. I heard that they're going to start charging fees for the eBay vault in 2024. But for now, I just sent it straight to there. It's in my name. I've got high-res images of it. I have another Giannis coming in that I'll be able to show you next week. All right, folks. Hope everybody's doing well. The NBA Summer League games have been really fun to watch. My mother and I have really enjoyed them because there's so many young rookies from Arkansas that are doing really well. Have a great day. Enjoy the summer. Try to stay cool. Peace.